Hello, you got Captain Kirk 42 here, and this is another video in my series of box breaks. This is box break number 6, and I will be opening up the Playoff Contenders Football 2006 edition. This has 24 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. And it says that there are 4 certified autographs per box on average. And one of the sides says something about the up to 4 rookie autographs on 1 card. So I wonder how that affects the totals. Anyway, we're going to open up this box, and I don't think it should be much of a problem. It's a very sturdy, it's one of the most sturdiest boxes that I've seen as far as cards are concerned. I'm surprised that the box is that sturdy. I don't know what that was. I was hearing stuff in the background in my apartment settling or something. Anyway, the lid opens up hinged slightly on a little metal rivet thing, which this side has was just broken off. And anyway, you have your player checklist here. I believe this is the full checklist, and it probably mentions some of the. It's got the draft class players. I'll look at it in more detail later on, but that is that. And then we have our here's what the packs look like, and then the back with their whatevers. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to organize things here. I always feel like I don't have enough room. But here we go. Pack number 1. Actually, let me make sure I do have all the packs, because that is very odd. It didn't feel right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there are 24. Yes, there are 24 packs. And I started on the left. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put things back in or out, but anyway, pack number 1. Here's what the fronts look like, and the back. And we have, and this is going to be difficult for me because I don't have light quite right. So, Tony Gonzalez for the Chiefs. And of course, I'm very awkward with these videos. Then Mark Clayton, Ravens. And we have an insert card, a chrome. Ooh, our first autograph. This is a non-sticker autograph. Cedric Umms of the Steelers, rookie. And I forget if they said that these were numbered or not. They are not. These are not numbered. These are the regular. These are the regular autographs. So that's one of our. And one of our autographs of the 4. Then we have Roy Williams of the Lions. And the last card of this pack is Steven Jackson of the Rams. So right off the bat, pack number 1 gets one of the autograph cards. Pack 2. And we have Philip Rivers of Chargers. This is just an ordinary pack of all base. Samcow Gato of the Texans. Chris Sims of the Buccaneers. Larry Fitzgerald, the Cardinals. And Deuce McAllister, Saints. I feel this is going to be a slow box because of my progress, but we'll go as we go. Can't really, yeah, okay, I can shove it back a little bit more. Didn't open that one exactly the way I wanted to, but so we have Tiki Barber of the Giants. Remember, this is 2006, so some of these guys, you're going to say, wow, haven't seen him in ages. That's because he hasn't been in ages. Ruben Burrows for the Browns. Alex Smith of the 49ers. He's now on the what used to be the Redskins. And maybe he'll get back this season, who knows, because he has been out on leg injury for the last 2 seasons. Then we have Fred Taylor of the Jaguars, followed by Michael Vick when he was on the Falcons before he left because of his criminal activities with dogs. So that was pack 3. Pack 4. We have David Carr, Texans, Chris Brown, Titans, Drew Brees, Saints. And I know this is very awful because I'm not really looking at the screen while I'm doing this, so I have no idea where the cards are landing. Then we got T.J. Houseman and Dozen, Bengals. And the final card in this pack is Antonio Gates, Chargers. Next pack. Oop. Dante Culpepper, Dolphins. I was stumbling on the name there for a second, the team name there for a second. Willis McGahee of Bills. And then we have an upside down Brett Favre, Packers. Which means I have to correct the other Packer, Robert Ferguson. And we got Tom Brady. Okay, there he is, center Tom Brady, Patriots. And that was an odd pack orientation. Pack, what's it, 7 now? Something like that? 6, 7? 6. And I'm opening it again by the side, which I don't usually like to do, but everybody else does because it's the easier way to do it. And it rips the pack like that. For the Rams, we've got Torrey Holt and Priest Holmes of the Chiefs. And I saw we had another insert autograph, so I'm going to switch and show the other cards in the pack. We've got Thomas Jones for the Bears. And if I can get the next card back. From the Eagles, Reggie Brown. And our autograph is with the Giant, Matthias Kiwankua with the Giants. And his signature is just a big old mess there. And as I said, these are not these particular ones are not numbered. There are some special autographs that are numbered, but this one is not. So that was pack number 6. Pack number 7. So we've got 2 of our autographs. Probably should have pulled them out to show them later on when I do the review, the whatever. Steve McNair, Ravens. Jeremy Shockey, Giants. Braylon Edwards, Browns. Tatum Bell, Broncos. And the final card of this pack is Mark Bolger, Rams. So far this has been kind of a Rams heavy, not really, but there have been some Rams and Browns. Pack number 8, is it? And we have LaDainian Tomlinson, Chargers. These are a pretty nice design, except the 2006 season ticket there on the front is really too large for my tastes. But anyway, Andre Johnson, Texans. I thought I had another card there behind him, but it's just the way I was holding it. Byron Leftwich, Jaguars. Algie Crumpler with the Falcons. Dante Stallworth, Eagles. But get used to how I'm holding these things. Pack 9. Get in there. And this one has an insert card, so what I will do is put that towards the back. Joey Galloway of the Buccaneers. Then we have Chris Chambers, Dolphins, followed by Rudy Johnson, Bengals, and Willie Parker, Steelers. And our insert is a Rookie of the Year contender, Wally Lundry of the Texans. And it's got a gold background there. And this is numbered to 250. It's numbered 83 of 250. Let me see if I can get that kind of centered in there and see if we can. Well, I think my lighting is just too awful, and at least on my machine it's really dark, so I can't tell. Anyway, that is an insert. That is the first non-autograph insert that we've had. Pack number 10. Isn't this exciting? And we're not yet halfway through. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, I'm not exciting. Okay. No wonder I only have 1 or 2 views per the entire channel. Hines Ward, Steelers. Kevin Jones, Lions. Mark Brunell, Redskins. Back when they were the Redskins. They have just recently been rebranded, and temporarily for the 2020 season, because Redskins is an offensive name, they are now, for the 2020 season, they are the Washington Football Team. Yippee Yahooey. And 2021 they'll have some sort of rebranding. They won't change their colors, they'll still be maroon and gold, but the very offensive name has been taken away from them, so they are now a defunct team. Deion Branch, Seahawks. Brian Urlacher, Bears. And pack number 11 here. I really need to find a way to make things more interesting for everybody, including myself, because quite frankly, right now I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm just not in the mood. I'm kind of bored doing this box right now. I'm just not, I guess, not really in the mood, but I wanted to get something done. So anyway, Isaac Bruce of the Rams, followed by Larry Johnson of the Chiefs, Warwick Dunn of the Falcons, Donovan McNabb, Eagles, and Rod Smith, Broncos. And pack number 12 here, which will complete the first half of the box. And I do feel something odd there. Oh, it was just the way the top card. It's just that the top card was off slightly, so it felt like there was a smaller card there. Eli Manning for the Giants. And we have another insert card here, which I will put to the back for a little suspension. Then we have Charlie Fry, Browns, followed by Sean Alexander, Seahawks, and Matt Jones of the Jaguars. And our insert is an award winners. It's Howard Cassidy award winners autograph, 1955. He was with, it doesn't say who he was with, and it's hard to tell just from the jersey there. Oh, Ohio State. So it's not an actual NFL team, that jersey that is being shown, and it's probably Ohio State. And why is my hand shaking so bad? Anyway, the back here, it is numbered to 200. Interesting number, 123 of 200. Let me see if I can focus in on the 123 of 200 there. And it said Cassidy racked up 2,466 career rushing yards and scored 37 touchdowns for Ohio State. He was the first player to receive more than 2,000 Heisman points. And I would have to look him up to see how far he got into the NFL, if he got into the NFL. But you can be pretty assured that a college award winner most likely went into the NFL. So that's an interesting autograph for those of us who like vintage players. Like I said, I will have to look him up sometime, because that will decide whether or not he's someone that I collect or not. In Ohio State, I'm not normally a Ohio State collector, so that card may be going out to somebody else at some time in the future. Okay, pack number 13. We are now into the second half of this pack. So we have we've got 3 of our 4 autographs. And that was odd, the way that pack, hello, got a hole here. That's odd how I tore that pack open. Anyway, but you saw it as it was developing, so that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Anyway, another Eli Manning for the Giants. Looks like, again, the base card. Then Charlie Fry, repeat of the pack, maybe? Donovan McNabb of the Eagles, Rod Smith of the Broncos, and Sean Alexander of the Seahawks. So yeah, yeah. Okay, that's a word I can say. It's the ums and ahs that I tell myself not to say. So anyway, that was bizarre there. I thought it was the same pack. Manning, Fry, Alexander, slightly different. Anyway, but 3 of the 5 players Pack number 14, 3 of the 5 players were the same. But as I was trying to say, I've had 3 of the 4 autographs, they say on average, and then 1 other insert. I'm wondering if that's going to be included as a separate thing, or just, 4 inserts, that's it. Anyway, Phillip Rivers of the Chargers, and we got an insert card here, which I'll put to the back. And it'll probably bleed through a few times as I'm adjusting things. Samcon Gatto of the Texans. Matt Jones. Okay, there we go, a little bit better. Matt Jones of Jaguars. Larry Fitzgerald again of the Cardinals. And then our insert is a 4-player Contenders round 2, round numbers 2, which means the second round. That's how they decided to put the, I'm trying to see if I can find where it says on the, somewhere in the box it was saying that they put the round, that they divided the rookies by their round. And this is round 2. That's the back side. This is round numbers, round 2, Contenders, rookies. And I do have to put that I did do an there. It was a slight, subtle little but it was an Ding, dang. I don't like doing that. Anyway, Devin Hester with the Bears, and Greg Jennings the Packers on the front. And then on the back we have Tony Scheffler of the Broncos and Antonio Fasano of the Cowboys, and this one is numbered 0863 of 1,000, which the number there is right under Tony's shoulders there. And excuse me, but I can't edit, and I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, maybe it's passing. But anyway, pack number 15. It feels a little thicker. Not that that really makes much of a difference with these things, but it doesn't look to be like the pack has any extras. So we've got Chris Sims of the Buccaneers, Lee Evans of the Bills, and I adjusted where my camera is. Deuce McAllister, Saints. I adjusted where my camera was to try to see if I could get a better type of video, but I'm not adjusting to where I have to. Chad Johnson, Bengals, and we had an upside down Marvin Harrison of the Colts. It's been a while since I've gotten a Colt there, at least in this pack box, so interesting. Next pack. What is it? I lost count. I think it's 16. And okay, there is an insert here. We have Curtis Martin of the Jets, and he is going to be one of my name niche guys. Julius Jones of the Cowboys, and an upside down Redskin, Santana Moss, and Corey Dillon of the Patriots. And our insert is another one of these four player inserts. This is award winners, Notre Dame award winners. It looks like each of the people were Notre Dame players. You've got John Haughty, 1964, Paul Hornung, 1956. And of course, this is a very awful video. Sorry about the quality here. And on the back we've got John Laftner, 1953, and 1947 we've got John Lajak. And of course it's hard to tell, and all this glossy stuff. It's a nice looking card. It's just that it doesn't show up well. It's got a little too much chrome, light chrome sort of finish, that on video it looks awful. And this one is number 888 of 1,000. I'm not sure if this is one that I will keep or not. I'm not a huge Notre Dame fan or collector, but it is a pretty neat card for vintage guys. An interesting insert, and they are award winners. Although for something like this, it doesn't say what awards they won. Which I think it's the Heisman, is what the box said. So this is pack number 18. No, 17. Yeah. I think this is pack number 17, and I've got a little bit of sniffles here. Open up, I say. Kevin Barlow, Jets. Yep, we do have an insert that I'll put in the back there. And an upside down card or two. Arg. So we've got Kevin Barlow of the Jets, as I said. Then Eric Moulds for the Texans. Cedric Benson of the Bears. And Jerry Porter of the Raiders. And we've got a Devin Hester auto. Devin Hester auto for the Bears. His autograph is just basically a DH. Oh, wow. That is a card that, if I was more of a Bears collector, I would definitely keep. I'm tempted to keep it. I'm not sure if I will. But that would be our fourth autograph from this box. So we have gotten our 4 autographs per box as per average. Maybe we'll get some more because we've got two or three other inserts. And this pack has an insert, it looks like. Drew Bennett of the Titans. Had to think about the team there. Chester Taylor, the Vikings. Hey, it's been a while since we've seen a Viking. Maybe this is the first Viking we've seen in the pack. For the Javon Walker for the Broncos. Then we have Nate Burleson for the Seahawks. And our insert is another one of these award winners. It's Eddie George of Ohio State, another Ohio State. And I can't quite tell. A running back. It's very hard to see the Ohio State down there along the side, and then down here it says running back, and it's very hard to see because it's a very dark gray on a slightly lighter gray. Eddie George Award winners, 1995. And this one is numbered 59 of 100. Now, normally I do like Contenders things, and a lot of the designs are pretty neat. This design, the regular design is so-so. And this particular award winner's design actually reminds me of, I believe it's the 2007, the 2007 Don Ross Classics with their, I forget what their Hall of Fame guys, I forget what series it was And the classics, the double classics and the combos. It might have been one of the later years. Yeah, I think it was one of the later years. Might have been 08 or 09. But wow. This was, well, of course, Playoff was part of Don Ross, so interesting. Pack number 19. So we've gotten our 4 on silver sticker autographs and a few, and probably 3 or 4 inserts. And we got Keyshawn Johnson of the Panthers, Randy Moss of the Raiders, Reggie Wayne, Colts, Edgerrin James of the Cardinals, and Teddy Bruschi of the Patriots. And it's interesting, Teddy spelled with only 1 D, not 2. I'm used to the name Teddy being spelled with 2 D's, not just the 1. Interesting. Pack number 20. Just going to open it up a little bit better. And we have Roy Williams of the Cowboys there. And upside down, Trent Green of the Chiefs. And I was just checking to see the stats from, well, they got the totals of just 1 year, so I can't see whether this was before or after he was on teams like the Rams and the Redskins and a couple other teams. Backwards, which sometimes it's a serial numbered card, so it's an insert, but I'll go to the other 2 base cards. Darrell Jackson of the Cardinals, Darrell Jackson of the Seahawks, and Dallas Clark of the Colts. I always want to say Cowboys because he's Dallas Clark. And then our insert is Kevin Jones of the Lions, a chrome variant. And why does it look? Oh, it looks odd because of the lines on the field there. Looks like it's damage to the card, but no, it's not. It's just the way the photo has the lines from the field. And this is one of these numbered to 199 inserts, 167 of 199. There we go. And it's a playoff. It's just a chrome version of the base card. So that's why it's a serial numbered insert. So I think we've had 5 various inserts that were not autographs. Pack number 20. 21. This is pack number 21. Open up. Excuse me. Okay, we've got Derek Mason of the Ravens, Chad Pennington of the Jets, and once again we have some upside down guys. We've got Clinton Portis of the Redskins, Brad Johnson of the Vikings, and Steve Smith, Panthers. Okay. Pack 22, 2 packs to go after this one. This one feels kind of slightly thick, slightly just clunky. And we got a couple upside down cards, maybe that's why. Tony Romo, Cowboys. Antonio Bryant of the 49ers. Dominic Davis of the Texans, Lamont Jordan Raiders, and Terrell Owens, Cowboys. You got about 3 or 4 Cowboys in this box so far. Pretty good for the Cowboys. Actually, a lot of the teams that we've had 3 or 4 guys. I think it's only we've had 1 or 2 Vikings, and there was another team that we haven't had that many players from in this one. But I think we have all of our autographs that we're going to get. David Givens of the Titans. Ronnie Brown, Dolphins. And that's an insert. So I'll flip over to these guys that were upside down. Matt Hasselbeck of the Seahawks. And Peyton Manning of the Colts. And this is a draft class insert, which it has 2 guys, both from the Browns. Travis Wilson and Jerome Harrison, the 06 draft class for the Browns. This card is numbered 916 of 1000. I'll try to zoom in slightly to wherever that is, above the playoff logo. They like doing that. Don Ross liked doing that. And it worked sometimes, but if they didn't do it quite right and they didn't have enough of the, I guess, whiteout, sometimes it looks odd. And I flipped the card onto the ground. Boy. Anyway, so now we have our last pack mojo, as they say. We've already had our goodies for the box. Upside down people. Jake Delhomme of the Panthers. Laveranues Coles of the Jets. I believe this was his first run with the Jets. Then he would go to the Redskins and then back to the Jets, if I recall his career correctly. Then we have Carnell Cadillac Williams. I'm not used to seeing his first name Carnell on a card. Usually it's just Cadillac Williams. This time, as a lot of times in quotes, with the Buccaneers. Then Anquan Bolden for the Cardinals. And the final card is Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. So there we have our box. Pretty good box, not great. We did get the 4 autographs. 3 of them were on the one side. And then we got a bunch of inserts. I don't think I'll do it here on the video, but maybe in the description I might mention. In the description I might say how many inserts I got. Anyway, thanks for not being too bored here, and I shall see you later.